Hello, my name is Fernandez McPherson. Today, I'm talking about leadership. What is a leader? And we have forgotten the word leader. A leader is a person that is set to govern a body of people as an example for. Somebody that is an example to looked upon. So if I tell you to do something, you look at me saying that yes, he is define the word of leadership. Now we have miscued the word of leadership. Called leadership is a supervisor. A leadership is a manager. A leadership is one of those being led to doing the right thing. So example, if you are set in a position of becoming a leader, a supervisor, or a manager, or a crew manager, you ought to be set as an example for those that are looking at you. Let me give you a prime example. In a business where you are set to lead, let's say 10 people, let's say 5 people, let's say 16 people. Your job is to govern that if they call you, you are equipped, you are ready to give them an answer. If not, you are excellating to execute the answer that was given to you to give to them to fix the situation. Now, a leader is a one that we are set apart to be different. We are different, meaning that we enforce the law. We enforce the governing thing that cause distraction. Let me give you a prime example. In a company where they have do's and don'ts. The do's and don'ts it makes sure affect you from not doing your job. A prime example, a company that tell you that there's no cell phone supposed to be on your job, period. Because having a cell phone, it causes distraction. Yes, it causes distraction from you missing very detailed information. If there's something happen by you being on your cell phone, it causes distraction. So if a job enforce you of becoming a leader to make sure if anybody breaks this rules, you are to enforce it and write them up. So now this year I have to go back and look at leadership, because leadership is you are trusted to lead people to do the right thing. And if they're not planning on doing the right thing, we have to enforce the law, enforce what they have trust you to do. So example, prime example, if on a job, if they say you're not required to drink soda, just drink water, and you drinking juice, you drinking soda, and you being a leader, you being a supervisor, and you are not enforcing the law, that means that you are entrusted of holding a title of becoming a supervisor. Yes, my friend. Another prime example. If the company require you not to be on your cell phone, yes, and you are on your cell phone every time the supervisor sees you on your cell phone. That means that the supervisor is not entrusted of amplifying the rules that forbidden on the example a post inspection. On the post inspection, say that is this person have a cell phone on the post. To be honest, you have to give a example of saying yes and no. Now, if you enforce the law and see that, you can play it blind by saying you didn't see it. So, a leader is a person that enforce the law that he was entrusted to enforce. And the reason why you are set in a position is to be honest. Yes, my friend, because the company entrusts you to be honest so that nothing can be breached or go through, so people won't be in danger because you're not doing your job. Prime example, if you are a supervisor of a great company and the company have given you to making at least $49,000 or $50,000 a year, your job is to be a supervisor or a manager. Now, you are representing a company that entrusts you to be the best or to be the person that they are paying you this salary to enforce, to amplify, to effective what you are doing. So if you are a supervisor, if you are a manager, if you're a crew manager, we're supposed to be the best of what we are doing because we are leaders. We are set apart to be different. We are set apart to enforce the law that been set upon us to carry out. So a leader is one that is dressed for success. As I said in my first video, is dressed for success, and they enforce that we don't abuse the law, we don't abuse our authority, we don't abuse our title, but people are looking at us, so we come to work on time. That's a number one thing. We have to come to work, have to be punctual, to be effective, to be here on time. That's number one. So you gotta be on time. Yes, you gotta dress for success. That means that if a company asks you to dress neat, look neat, because you are exemplar for or examples for people that are looking at you. So that means that if you are dressing not for success, you are a step down of becoming a leader. So a leader gotta look sharp. Gotta look sharp. That means that if the company have asked you to shave, have a shave. Have your face looking smooth. Yes, my friend. So dressing for success is very important because if you are a leader, leadership, we are exemplar. We are example for those that are looking at us as becoming leaders. So if you are a supervisor, if you are a manager, if you are a crew manager, your job is to bring the best out in other people so other people can be able to be motivated to become a leader one day. And we are making a big mistake by saying that I'm here just for the money. Yes, you are here just for the money, but you can be replaced. Never take your job for granted. Never take what you're doing for granted, because one day what goes around comes around hard. And the reason why I'm making this video is to help those, not just leaders, but if you are a worker and if you are making $20 or $21 or $22 an hour, and you are set apart to do a great job. That means the only thing you are set apart to do is just to monitor. The only thing you're set apart is to be observer. The only thing you're set apart to is to watch, to be alert, to be punctual. That's the job that you are paid to do. So if the job tell you don't do, and you are sneakily do it, and then you get caught, and you are written up, it's on you, my friend, because you have not followed rules. And rules are very important. Rules help the company to be effective. Help the company to be the brightest, the beautiest, and the best company, because they have best company, because we have best people. So if you, prime example, if you are a security officer and the job require you not to carry your cell phone on the job, that means that number one, you leave your cell phone in your office. Yes, you leave your cell phone in your locker. You leave your cell phone in your car because a cell phone become a very distraction for you not doing your job. If you are a security officer and the company asks you not to be on your cell phone, and if you're on your cell phone, you are in breaking the law. You are breaking the rules, the regulation. So that means the cell phone mean that be on your Bluetooth because it become a distraction for breaching uh, uh, the areas that need to be monitored. And we are not in the case of seeing another 9/11. We are not in the case of seeing the enemy or people, predators or people ready to put a bomb, ready to put small devices to destroy many lives. And if you are not monitoring the small detail, now the proverbs go that the little foxes that spoil the vine. Now, a little fox is a fox that it is small, but a little fox is being fed. And the more little fox being fed, the fox become big. And sooner or later, the fox is so big you cannot control this fox anymore. What am I saying? That's saying you've been doing it for so long, you have let this fox become a grown fox. And you think that, well, nobody's seeing what I'm doing, so I'm getting away with it. But it's time for you to realize that people are here and people are here to enforce rules and regulation. But a leader is a person that when it tells you that, listen, on it's saying that no cell phone, on it's saying that you got to be on work on time, be on your post on time, do things effectively on time. And it goes on saying that we are the enforcer of law. So now coming 2017, we got to effectively do our job. And if you don't do your job, it's consequences. And it's not being mean. It's not being different. Listen, a leader is a one that enforces the law. And if you cannot enforce a law, you're not a leader. Because a leader is set for example to follow. Now, I'm a leader because I lead by example. I don't abuse the system. I come to work on time. I speak to everybody. I show no favoritism or ism or schisms. And I get along with everybody. I have a communication skill that I don't talk down on people, but I talk to people where I want to be talked to in the same category. So I don't demeanor people. I don't boss people around like they're my children. We are adults. And we in a company where we are leaders to lead by example. And a prime example that we are getting away, we are abusing our title of becoming leaders. And leader is a one that lead by example. A leader is not the one that talk down on people, boss people around, and you abuse your title. That's not a leader, my friend. You just a bossy person that belong in the jail cell. You belong as a security officer in the prison. Yes, my friend. But if you are a leader, we are leading by example. And for those that plan on becoming leaders, you must want to be lead and be led and people are watching you of saying that one day I want to become a leader. Don't be a follower, my friend. Follower is having people having bad demeanor about themselves. A leader is not a screamer. A leader is not a person that look down on people. A leader is not a backbiter. A leader is not a person that talk about people, but a leader is a person that can lead people in the right direction. A leader is a person that get along with everybody on every level. That's a leader. A leader is a person that have two ears and they effectively use those two ears. A leader is a person that use their two eyes they can see. A leader is a person that have a mouth and they're speaking the good things, the positive things, and the truthful things, not deceitful things. So are you a leader? Are you effectively doing the job to be promoted, to have a raise? That's the question on the table, my friend. To be an effective leader, to be a worker, that you are following everything that you are being paid for, not to be abusing the system of being they're paying you to be the best worker. They're paying you to be the best leader. So a leader and a worker are different. A leader is the one that we are exemplifier. We see people looking at us to be role models. Yes, my friend. And are you an effective leader? Are you the one that ready to give an answer? Yes, someone asks you to do something, and asking you to do something, we don't have all the answer, but we know people that have the answer. Yes, my friend. And if you are a worker, we ought to be working the best we can. So when time to get a promotion, you can get a promotion. So to be a best leader, to be a worker, we have to be exemplar example for those that are watching us. And I'm going to tell you, are you a leader? Or are you effectively doing your job to become a great leader? Until next time, this is Fernandez McPherson with Leadership and Workers. Thank you.